Okay, food time. Food time is always a good time. Today, really, I'm going to make something, but really it's about this and doing a bit of a review on it. It's the, if I get it right, the Veggetti 2.0. Which is a bit different to the other ones I've seen, which have a metal piece either side that you hold and everything. This seems to be a bit more compact. There's a bit at the top that you hold the vegetable in with, and here I don't find this easy to get off for some unknown reason. I'm not really sure how you're supposed to get it off without a palaver. There you go. Blades inside, and here is the single blade that slices it. Two bits where it comes out, and either side there's a thin and a thick, and I'm assuming there's two lines on that, so it's thinner than, or is it thicker than the one with four lines? I think this is the thicker one. So the one with the arrow you put to the thick or the thin. I think we're going to use English cucumber today, and they don't want to be too soft, otherwise they'll mush up. Thick or thin? Let's go for thin. We'll go for thin. So that's the bit. The cucumber, we're going to cut it a bit. Excuse me. Going to cut it a bit smaller. Theoretically, when you're doing it, you put this on there and then turn it in to the machine, or you could do it that way, and then when you get a bit nearer, stick this on the end. I'll stick this on and we'll see, push it right on, see how it goes. Veggetti bowl. So I know you can't see into the bowl, we'll have a look into the bowl a bit later. So the only thing I find with this is, with soft things like cucumber, that doesn't really stay there, so below it I'm going to cheat and I'm going to do it by hand till we get near to the bottom, and then, like a good boy or girl, we're not going to go deep into there with our fingers, because we're going to spaghetti those as well. So let's have a go, see what happens. Start turning. And there we go. What are we getting? It looks like, you see there's strips of like spaghetti, cucumber spaghetti. So I think we'll go down with this one and see how it goes. Got a feeling this is probably a little bit softer than it would have been nice to have had, because unless I've just stuck that thing in the end and it's, so there we go. As you can see, it's very pastery. When we take that out, we have a cucumber pencil. Very nice. Right, let's see if I can get this off, turn it round, and we'll see how it comes out using whatever the other side was. The cucumber, by the way, has been washed and dried, so it's clean and free from any bits and bobs. Now I've got to turn it that way now. actually that's just slightly bigger, and what you want it for, what vegetable you're putting through. Well, these really come out. I thought this would come out in little bits and bobs and break up in cucumber, but it's not. So there we go. Hey, another pencil. Right, let's get rid of these 1 or 2 little bits. Grab a fork, swirl it around a little bit, and there you can see that it's totally stringy. Now, I'm not a vegetarian by a long shot. I do like meat, but I also do like dishes that are made with vegetables and such. There can be very nice tasty dishes, so got no problem with those at all. So now we've got that, as you can probably see, and all we're going to do with that is a simple little dish that you can either eat on its own or you can eat with something else as a bit of a side dish. Seasoning, you can just use a little bit of salt, whatever, herbs, whatever you desire, but I'm going to use my favourite, which I seem to put in most things, and that's the garlic and herb salt. It all comes in one lump. I'm just going to give that a little bit of a twist. Just now I can smell the garlic coming up as well. It's smelling Italian. On top of that, get the right bottle, a nice glug of olive oil, extra virgin, cold pressed or mechanically extracted is good. So yeah, a fair amount of that. Then we'll use some balsamico vinegar, because this is good stuff. And so you don't have to use balsamic, you can use any vinegar you like, whichever is your favourite, apple cider, wine vinegar. Just a little dose of that in to give it that little bit of put that back over, and that's it. Theoretically, we'll give that a good old turn around. Yes, sirree. Now you could, like I said, eat this with something else as a bit of a side dish. You can have it as the main, you can have it just by itself like this, you can do it a slightly different way, you can add stuff to it, other little bits of vegetables, whatever, the choice is yours. And if we wasn't doing this as a cold cucumber dish, we could use it as a stir fry. So yeah, that's that. Put these to one side, and I'll just show you what it looks like. And there we have it, the finished dish. Pretty straightforward, pretty simple. What was it? 1, 2, 3 ingredients with some seasoning. Can't get better than that, can you? So there you go. How about that?